Most of us think of a car as something we buy every decade or so. But behind that personal purchase is one of the biggest, most influential industries on Earth. Today, I want to show you, with a few simple visuals from a recent International Energy Agency report, just how massive the global car market is and why it plays such a central role in the world economy. Now, this is an important issue for Canada. While we make only 1.3 million autos out of the 85 million to 89 million sold globally in 2024, the industry supports over 700 parts suppliers and directly employs over 130,000 workers while providing an important market for domestic steel and aluminum production. Here's the first point. Cars are one of the world's largest consumer markets. So let's start big picture. This chart shows the scale clearly. Cars, roughly $2.9 trillion a year. Crude oil, about $2 trillion. Steel, $1.2 trillion, and smartphones, $500 billion. Even though most of the world does not own a car, the market is still enormous because the people who do buy cars spend more on them than anything except housing. This is why economists treat the car market as one of the most important consumer sectors on the planet. Here's the second point. The car industry is a major engine of the global economy. Now let's look at what this means for economic activity. This chart shows two things. Car manufacturing alone accounts for around 1% of global GDP. When you add all the supporting industries, steel, aluminum, electronics, software, logistics, the car sector contributes around 3% of global GDP, and the impact is very local. Car factories anchor entire industrial regions. Detroit, Nagoya, Stuttgart, Shanghai. Millions of people work in and around those clusters. So when the car industry moves, entire economies move with it. Here's the third point. The market is rapidly shifting toward electric vehicles. The third big idea is about transition. This visual tells the story. Internal combustion engine sales peaked in 2017 and are now 30% lower and dropping. Hybrid sales have tripled. EV sales have grown 14-fold since 2017. And this shift isn't just technological, it's industrial. Whoever leads in EV production will capture the jobs, supply chains, and investment that define the future of mobility. That's why governments around the world are scrambling to build battery plants, retrain workers, and secure supply chains. So when we talk about cars, we're not just talking about what's sitting in your driveway. We're talking about a multi-trillion-dollar system that anchors regions, drives national economies, and is now entering the biggest transition in its 120-year history. Understanding the scale of the car market helps explain why Canada must respond to the switch to electric mobility while ensuring that American policy under Donald Trump doesn't hollow out the Ontario-based industry. How Canada responds to those twin challenges matters a great deal, economically, industrially, and politically.